Have a 6-round heavyweight bout for you. It is Darrell Morgan and Cliff Etienne. And very interesting. Etienne is a very interesting prospect out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. He is 29 years of age. Etienne weighed in at 232 pounds. He is 10-0 with 7 knockouts. And his opponent, Darrell Morgan, out of Augusta, Georgia, is 31 years of age, weighed in at 214 pounds. Darrell Morgan 8-2 with 6 knockouts. Carlos Padilla is the referee as both men come to the center of the ring.
Don't throw any punches during the break. Is that understood? Any question? Okay, touch the glove. Back to your corner.
So there you see Darrell Morgan getting set for tonight's bout. Morgan at 31 years of age has not been knocked out. His 2 losses came by way of decision last year. He's been in against the usual suspects, and Etienne at 10-0 with 7 knockouts is a guy who can get things done in a hurry.
And he's been in with the usual suspects too, by the way.
Etienne in the black has 5 first-round knockouts. He spent 10 years at the Dixon Correctional Institute in Louisiana on armed robbery charges. But he has turned his life around, learned how to box in prison, taking business management at Southern University in Baton Rouge, and in the last semester Etienne made the dean's list. And a left hand sends Morgan reeling by Etienne.
He's not letting him off the hook either. He's putting those punches together. Right now Morgan's putting his hand behind the neck, leaving himself wide open. See, Etienne.
Hey, Etienne's doing something that you don't always see in inexperienced boxers, especially guys 29 years of age. Etienne actually went to the body there with a combination.
He did. Once he hurt his man, he knew that instinctively he'd start moving his head. So instead of waiting till he missed to go to the body, he switched right down there.
Good short left hand by Etienne. He's trained by Don Turner. Nice combination by Etienne.
Well, I was just going to say that's good schooling to go to the body when you hurt a guy. You just explained why. Don Turner's a good teacher. Of course, he used to have Don Turner's man who's trains Evander Holyfield. And also Michael Grant, the undefeated heavyweight.
Etienne 34 of 42 on power punches in this first round. Etienne was released from prison in July of '98, began fighting in December of last year. So he's been busy, and down goes Morgan from a sweeping right hand.
And you know what he did? Etienne stepped with Morgan. As Morgan was stepping back, he stepped with him with the right hand and caught him. Kind of like a quarterback leading the guy with the pass. Punch where he's going to be, not where he is.
And that's sort of what Layman Brewster did, too. He followed Quinn Navarre. So Etienne looking for another first-round knockout. Good left hand to the chin. Well, Darrell Morgan has not been knocked out. As you mentioned, Teddy, both of these guys have been in against the usual suspects. It looks like Etienne's a little bit more advanced.
You notice Morgan puts his left hand behind the neck of Etienne. If Etienne just gets his shoulder in there, he'll get a wide open uppercut. Because Morgan will leave himself open when he puts his hand behind the neck like that.
Nice right hand, and down goes Morgan.
The referee's seen enough. He sees Morgan is outclassed here.
And Dr. Margaret Goodman comes right into the ring. Obviously, referee Carlos Padilla, seasoned veteran, says that is it. So Cliff Etienne of Baton Rouge dismantles Darrell Morgan in round number 1. Teddy, we'll take a look at the first knockdown here. And you like the way that Etienne followed Morgan around.
Yeah, he stepped with him. He stepped with his man. He almost let his man think a hook was coming. Instead, he threw the right hand. Little trickery there.
All right, now here's the end of the fight, and he just blists him with a right hand. Boom, right on the chin.
Hey, 2 are better than 1. The first one didn't do it. Instead of stopping with that, he put the second one with it, and he stepped with his man. Instead of punching to get to his man, he stepped to get to his man.
So Cliff Etienne with a first-round knockout. He celebrates with a little climb on the ring ropes and comes up with the victory.
We've had fighters that have become world champions coming out of prison situations. Dwight Kwawi is one who won the Cruiserweight Championship of the world.
Hey, guys on the Dean's list. I mean, he's done a very good job of turning things around, and obviously he has some skills as far as boxing is concerned. An unpolished stone that Don Turner will look to buff over the next few years. You take a look at the punches in the fight, and you see that Etienne landed 62 of 86 punches for a whopping 72%. And Morgan played the role of a very effective catcher. Now for the official time of the stoppage, here's Michael Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, following the second knockdown, referee Carlos Padilla waves off the 10 count, calls a halt to the bout. The official time, 2 minutes, 50 seconds of the very first round. The winner, still undefeated from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, he is Cliff the Rhino Etienne.
So Cliff Etienne gets a first-round stoppage, and he is now 11-0 with 8 knockouts. And we'll take one more look at it. Etienne following Darrell Morgan, and punches in bunches, a left hand and a right to the jaw, and down he goes.